Who you looking for? A person to share your faith. Authentically real, not fake. Just open in clear ways. And I wanna feel changed. But you want somebody honest, somebody truthful, somebody always holding you close. Somebody grateful, somebody faithful, someone that knows the love is the most. Somebody bold, somebody strong, someone who 5 years ago to believe. Yeah.
Scorpio, welcome to my channel, IKTG Terrell. My name's Marcellus. I appreciate you clicking on the video. If this is your first time, be sure to hit the subscribe button and come back and hang out again, okay? Make sure you press the notification bell so you're aware when I upload new content as well. What I do here is a general energy spread. So it's a snapshot of energy, much different than most readers out there, right? So I start off with a spirit animal oracle card that best represents your overall energy, or like your kind of umbrella, okay? And then I go into a 5-card tarot spread, past, present, the mutual energy between you and the other person or situation, as it were, the future and the most likely outcome. And then I clarify, okay? Those positions as needed as the story presents itself. Another thing I do is I meditate in the collective's energy and I write a song. And this week's song is What You Want Is. And that's what you heard at the intro of the video and what you currently hear playing in the background. If you like it, let me know. Leave some type of music related emoji in the comments section. That would be great. If it resonates with you, there's information in the description tab for a personal reading. Also, leave me a comment or whatever. That would be great if it resonates with you. And yeah, we'll go from there. Spirit, show me the card that best represents the star sign Scorpio for this current time period. Show me the card that best represents the star sign Scorpio. Oh, you guys get the crow. And this is air. So this reminds me of like King of Swords energy, but I think what's happening is you are finally maybe crown chakra opening or whatever. For whatever reason, I'm really getting that. Like you're getting some hits, right? You're allowing things to come to you, whether that, you know, like downloads or whatever, or it could just be epiphanies, things of that nature, which is essentially downloads, right? And I think you're starting to record things, whether you're journaling, I don't know, something like that, because that's what I'm getting from this energy. It's very like King of Swords. It's like taking down notes or taking down something to do with writing, okay? That's what I'm feeling with this. Like it's like a King of Swords energy, but it's also like being connected a little bit more source, because crows are incredibly intelligent, and they can be foreboding of good or bad things to come. They can be an omen. Let's just say it's an omen. Whether it's good or bad, I guess that would be up to you and the type of karma that you have created, okay? But that's what I see here, or that's what I feel intuitively. But let's read what it says here in the book. Yeah, spiritually strong, creative, and watchful. The crow has long been a symbol of magic. A crow personality is drawn to the supernatural and has a gift for seeing the unseen, knowing the unknown. It is said that the crow holds within its mind's eye 3 realities, past, present, and future. Crow energy is potent and should be or only be tapped into when the mind is clear. Those with crow tendencies must balance their lives with a healthy diet, joyful friends, and a regular self-study. So yeah, precisely what I was saying. Marry that with what the book said. That's what I think is going on for sure for you. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Let's see what the story is, okay? It makes sense because if you hear from the TikTok teaser, you guys got Ace of Swords. So that's clarity, truth. Yes and yes, okay? From this crow spirit. So it's definitely consistent energy. Spirit, show me the card that best represents the star sign Scorpio. Show me the cards that best represent the star sign Scorpio. Show me the card that best represents. Show me the cards that best represent the star sign Scorpio for this current time period. Show me the cards that best represent the star sign Scorpio. Well, At the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, Virgo energy, but in reverse. So that's like, it's already slowest moving night. And in the reverse, it's stalled or an impasse or, just no movement as of yet, just kind of waiting. However, the mutual position is the opposite of that. So we have to get to see what that's all about, okay? In the recent past, we have this Page of Swords energy. This is kind of like the internet spy. It's like spying, keeping an eye, or trying to do research, due diligence, do research on someone, something. But this is communication too. So again, with that, the energy of the crow that I was talking about, like journaling or whatever, or writing or studying, that's what this is. Pages are at the student level, okay? But this is my internet spy card. That's what was going on in the recent past. Either you or someone else has that energy, okay, in the past, right? So currently though, or presently I should say, the energies of the Nine of Pentacles. This is specifically Virgo energy, but this is someone who's independent, right? Like they stand on their own. They kind of do, they have everything they need. They're just looking for that 10th Pentacle, someone to offer something that's substantial and lasting, okay? And so that's the energy that you are in, or the other person, because energy is fluid, right? But this Nine of Pentacles, that's what you want. You want this independence, okay? And the thing with her is, or it doesn't have to be a her, but excuse my pronouns, but the thing with this energy is she's like a falconer. So like her particular niche is like kind of the only one. So everyone comes to this person for that, particular area of expertise. That's another meaning of this card. This is kind of like a mini Empress energy, right? So it's really good energy for you or this other person, however the ticket has it resonates, Scorpio. The mutual position between you and this other person is Eight of Wands, travel, wanting to come in with words, our communication. This is the arrows of love. Eights are abundance. They represent like the infinite possibilities, the unknown, okay? But this is fast-moving communication, okay? And like I said, arrows of love, because it's wands, which has to do with the heart space, which also has to do spiritual. Wands is the most spiritual of the elements, okay? Which is how that crow was alluding in the crow energy as far as the book was stating, okay? So that's the energy. You definitely want to clarify this because it could mean many things. Like I said, arrows of love, travel, communication, all of a sudden fast-moving energy. One or the both of you wants to move, okay? But at the bottom, we have this Knight of Pentacles, so I don't know, in reverse. And it's about the future, which is the Judgment card. This is your card as well as like Libra. You guys kind of share this major arcana, but this energy is a resurrection, wanting to bring something back that is already over back, okay? And obviously it could be supported by angels because we have Gabriel blowing the horn on this, right? So it probably is supported by the angels, or maybe you're getting, you could be having dreams because Gabriel rules the dream. So the specific, the west, okay? So the westward direction or whatever, but water, obviously, and dream space, psychic hits, downloads, whatever. But so you could be getting that happening to you. You could be having some really, really vivid dreams right now, is basically the energy I'm getting from that. And it could be your spirit team and or angelic team guides, or your, your angels, so to speak. You know what I mean? Your guardian angels, because we have this energy. So it's about a second chance, okay? I know that was a long explanation, but there's a lot of energy coming off that card for the future, right? And then, so the outcome is this Piscean energy of the hanging man, which is gaining a new perspective. This is Odin's hanging from the tree, to see something different. And it's from the tree of life too. So that is that quintessential 10th pinnacle that I was talking about, because in traditional tarot, the 10 of Pentacles is essentially the tree of life, which is that abundance, that it's basically like what everyone is in this plane of existence, 3D plane of existence, is trying to attain, like just financial stability, legacy wealth, you know what I mean? Those type of things. Yeah, that's it. Okay. And so that's where he's hanging from that tree to see something different, or she, or whatever, they. But it's actually Odin. So Odin is hanging from the tree to see something from a newer perspective, to gain something new, something that was not seen, a new way of moving, a new way of thinking about the outcome, you know, thinking about this whole situation. So that's interesting. So let's clarify, like I said, we're going to clarify the 8 of Wands, Scorpio. So we'll clarify that first. Clarify the 8 of Wands for the star sign, Scorpio spirit. Clarify the 8 of Wands for the star sign, Scorpio. Clarify the 8 of Wands, spirit. Clarify the 8 of Wands. Clarify. Clarify the 8 of Wands. Clarify the 8 of Wands for the star sign, Scorpio. Clarify the 8 of Wands. All right, so we have these interesting energies. The first one that came up was the 6 of Swords. And I'm going to take all 4 of these. I normally take 3 for clarification, but your major arcana popped out here. And then we have this energy here, okay? So right here we have the 6 of Swords wanting to move toward calmer waters. This specifically is Aquarian energy. 6 of Swords is. And then we have your major arcana, the Death card, your energy, death and rebirth, transformation. So this energy I kind of feel is one of you, and then the other energy is the other person. So someone is moving, wants to move toward calmer waters, toward a transformation, okay? Something new, okay? Which makes sense because the next card that comes out is the Judgment card, which is a resurrection or a revamping of something, you know what I mean? Bringing something back that was already gone, okay? Or done, over, ended, is essentially what I'm saying. So, and then we have this energy of this 5 of Pentacles in reverse, someone wanting to come out of the cold, but being very mentally challenged by it. And then we see here, coincidentally, we have this crow energy on this individual's shoulder. So crow represents that spiritual, you know, being close to spirit. They said like it's past, present, and future. So you're trapped in some type of mental conflict because of past communication, maybe because it is the 5 of Swords. And it doesn't necessarily have to be with this person. It could just be in general, like your own internal dialogue too, okay? So it could be just outside influences, all right? Their thoughts and belief systems, right? But it's what's really interesting is your TikTok teaser, you have the Ace of Swords, and then we have the 6 of Swords and the 5 of Swords here. So if you know what I mean, that the what's in between that is that truth, okay? Which is exactly that one sword, you know what I mean? Like that. So, and wanting to come out of the cold, wanting to come out of this lack mentality, feeling like you are not enough of this situation, you know, or they are not enough, whatever it is, this lack mentality, but being really, really trapped in it, because 5 energy is change, conflict, okay? And obviously your card represents that, but someone either moved toward an ending or wants to move toward calmer waters and, you know, something to rebirth, totally changed, right? So let's quickly see what the Judgment card represents. Judgment. Clarify the Judgment. Clarify the Judgment for the star sign Scorpio. Clarify the Judgment. One more card. Clarify the Judgment. Ooh. Yeah, so it has to do, wow, and at the bottom of this we have 7 of Swords, so deception. So it has to do, the first card that came out was the 8 of Pentacles. This, and it's in reverse, so it's someone not really wanting to put in the work. And, you know, this is the High Priestess energy. Could be your energy, this Piscean energy, or the other person, someone who's very tapped in, tuned in, turned on from source, the keeper of secrets, of knowledge, of divine knowledge, right? That's this energy, right? She who knows is really what it is. And then we have these secrets. So, or this fears too. It could be fears, subconscious fears, or secrets as well. So we have this like really secretive energy, and when they have this Eight of Pentacles in reverse, someone not willing to put in the work, whatever that is, the work on themselves or just the work on this relationship, not really wanting to do the work is what I see here. But yeah, and interestingly enough, we have like this deception, whether you're lying to yourself or whatever, or lying to this person. Some type of deception is happening here within this energetic exchange between the two of you too. And it could be in the dream world. It could be in the astral realm, because we see all of this type of energy, especially with the crow and the high priestess and the moon as well, okay? But it's no movement happening. It's no real movement happening in this plane, 3D plane. Maybe a lot of stuff's happened in the 5D, but nothing's really happened in the 3D. But that's what I have for you. If this happens to resonate for you, there's information in the description tab for a personal reading. I'll more than happily do that. But until we meet again, like, share, subscribe. Love, light, namaste, Scorpio. See you.